They come off the first corner. Now that straightaway down to the keyhole, that tight right-hander. They now line up side by side.
Yeah, they'll go around the keyhole side by side.
And they'll start accelerating through a right-hand dogleg.
Okay, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Green flag.
Well, I started to say good clean, and upside down is Marco again. Marco Andretti upside down, the second time of the year for Marco. He was upside down in Indianapolis. We started to say it was a good clean start, then some bumping, and you see he's trying to push himself out of there, and there's no way he's going to get out until they roll that car over.
Yeah, and Danica went off on the other side. I'm not sure if she made any contact with anybody, but Danica did not get a good start. She fell back, and she was kind of in between Kanaan and Marco back there, and I think that's probably what started that whole thing, was they didn't know whether to try to make a pass. They finally got out of the throttle, and then it just kind of jammed up from there on back. Not sure what they'll do about a restart. That did happen in the very first corner after the start of the event.
And so you can imagine what would have happened had they started down there on the actual starting line. They'll push the car over.
Good news is Marco was moving around in there. Looked like he was trying to get out.
Well, and this is a race that they had high hopes that he could win. Remember, he won at Infineon last year. He's been one of the fastest drivers throughout practice and qualifying yesterday. He was the fastest in the single lap qualifying session, but then did not fare so well in that 10-minute session. Let's go down and hear from Michael.
The replay, let's roll it, and you can take a look here.
Waiting.
Yeah, we both are. Because you didn't get to see it. You didn't see what happened, right?
No, I did.
Here it comes.
No, the monitor's out, so.
You got a TV feed of that?
So Danica got...
Oh, Tony spun. It was Tony's fault. Ah, Jesus.
One more look, Michael.
That one wasn't a good angle.
When you say it was Tony's fault, from what perspective?
Not in terms of doing anything wrong. He just lost control, looks like. Lit him up, and Marco was just a victim. Yeah.
There's the good news. That's what you want to say. You've had that experience. You've been in the air here. Not something you want to share with your son. What are you going to say to him when you first see him?
There's nothing to say, you know. It wasn't that bad. I think it looked worse than it was, but you know, it's just a big disappointment for the whole team. You know, 3 of our cars are out of it right away.
Guys, it's interesting. Everybody seems to be without their replay monitors down here on pit road, so they're flying blind, literally. And while the pits remain closed, they are relying on whatever we can show them to find out what's happening on the backside of this racetrack.
Well, there were high hopes for Andretti Green with 4 of the top 5 positions. And, of course, at least 1 car out on that first turn of the first lap.